everybody, we are back with another review, and today we got one of the last pops for our 10-inch pop week. I have a few more 10-inch pops coming in. I got about 4 or 5 that I ordered, a couple off eBay, some from the Funkos shop, so be on the lookout for that. But this week, we're going to end it with The Mandalorian with Child, and it's going to be a double review because you're going to see why here in a second. Unfortunately, I did not get 2 of these in my pre-order, and once they officially dropped, they ended up selling out. But these are sealed, and this guy actually is going to stay sealed. I'm actually even going to leave the film on the window itself right here. I know it's a bummer. I really wanted to take it out of the box, but if I end up scooping up a second one, I will do a follow-up review where we take it completely out of the box and we show you everything about it. So but for right now, Mandalorian with a Child, there you go. He's got the Beskar steel armor. You can see him there holding the child, the baby Yoda, if you would. He's kind of grasping him. That's a really nice looking little moment right there where he just kind of has him clutched in his hands. He looks super cute and adorable in that little pose, if you would. And then the helmet itself is completely all Beskar steel. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all completely chromed out. And again, we'll get a better look at this. I'm sure I'll scoop up a second one. I do like having 2 of each of my 10-inch pops, one for out of box completely and one sealed, especially if they have a seal on them on both ends. So, and there's the other end right there. But here is the wave right here. We got Cara Dune, IG-11, Kuil. We got the Mandalorian with standing rifle, Client, Grief Karga, Off-World Jawa, the Armorer, Moff Gideon. We have the Child with Frog, Child with Cup, and then the standard Child pointing. So that's the wave. There's tons of other pops that are in this wave as well. But this is a cool 10-inch pop to have in the collection. Like I said, if I get a second one of these, we'll do a follow-up video where I unbox this particular pop. But today I do have something we're going to unbox and we're going to check out today. So it's not a total loss on you for coming by. I actually have a really sick pop. This is a personal grail of mine that I picked up recently. And this is going to be the Hulk and Bruce Banner, the Marvel Collector Core exclusive. It's like a 2-pack, but it's in 1 pack. It's in like a 6-inch pop box, if you would. So this is just the classic Marvel line right here. Here's the 2 figures right there. You got the Gray Hulk and Bruce Banner. Now, this isn't the version of the Gray Hulk that you're probably thinking of. This is just the original version of the Hulk, which you can see right there, the Incredible Hulk #1. Basically, the Gray Hulk originally was slated to be gray and not green, because I guess there was some kind of racial tension at the time, so they wanted to just do it gray because they didn't want to allude it to being someone else, I guess, or some other kind of affiliated group or anything like that. So they went with a gray look to him, and I guess it was too hard for the ink to basically stand out at the time for him to actually be like an accentuated creature in the comics, even though it was all about him. So they ended up changing it to a green coloration, which is what you know him as, Green Hulk. But there is another gray Hulk in Joe Fixit. But yeah, there's that's another version though. This is this particular original version, the first appearance of the Hulk right there, which is based on the Hulk's first appearance. Look at that, beep beep beep. So pretty cool on that. There's a Collector Core seal. It is the seal that we always look for because it's a step above the rest when it comes to other Marvel pops. I think the Collector Core does the best job representing the Marvel characters, if you would. Even the MCU ones, they do a really good job with. We got number 24,414 Hulk and Dr. Banner Pop 2-pack. That is cool. They called him Dr. Banner. That is really neat. And this is one of those snap together 2-packs right there with the blister pack, a little divider, and then the other pop, which is cool. It's the first time I've ever seen that. So here is Bruce Banner right here in his lab suit. He's got his pink pants on. He's got his loafers, his blue tie, his tan shirt, and his glasses, which look like they're fogged up, but I don't think they are actually fogged up. I think that's just the color. But pretty good paint app on the frame of the glasses. They disappear into the hair, which is very nice. I don't have to really crank him down. He's actually got really good clearance between the head and the shoulders there, so I think he's going to stay the way he is. And he stands rather well. Here's a nice divider right there that kind of sits nestled in between him and the Hulk to stop the contact and friction components from happening. Here is Gray Hulk, first appearance Hulk right there. He's got his torn and tattered clothes on, looking like a straight zombie. He's straight gray monotone right there. The toenails, that's pretty cool. They put toenails on there. He's got his beastly toenails, his beastly fingernails, his torn shirt, his torn pants, looking very confused. And there is the haircut right there, the Friar Tuck haircut. That is a classic Hulk haircut right there. This is totally cool. And look at this, check this out. They did a little bit of a sculpt on the neck here to kind of make it disappear. Now they kind of don't do that. They'll just basically bring the base directly to the, like the top shoulder blade right there. And the what is it called? The collarbone. They'll just basically run the stem right to there, and you have to crank it down. But it looks like at some point they actually cared about that that pole there being visible. So that's part of the reason why I actually crank them down. But this is actually the way he's supposed to stand. He's supposed to be standing there on an angled fashion like that. And I actually don't mind the clearance right there on this particular pop, because I think if I crank him down a little bit more, it's going to dip his head up a little bit. It's going to dip it up a little bit too much, and I don't want that. So we're going to leave that guy as is as well. Again, a personal grail to me. What is this? What is this? He's got like a double row of toenails. What is that? That's interesting. Does not have it on the other side, but he definitely has some kind of double row of toenails. That is so weird. Okay, well, that's neither here nor there. This is pretty sick personal grail for me. It's, again, not something that's worth incredible amount of money, but I do like the first appearance pops. This is basically like the birth of the Marvel 80 Years wave, which came out, when was this? 2017, came out like 2.5 years after this particular drop. So pretty cool that they did that. I think that's neat, and it's a great pickup for me to have in my collection. You know, I love the Hulk from the Avengers. Basically, out of all the characters that are in the Avengers, probably my favorite one out of there, but I have other characters that are my favorites as well. But out of the, I guess, Marvel universe, Hulk's one of my top favorites right there. He's very aggro, which is very cool, and yeah, he gets the job done. So, and he's probably one of the, what is he in? He's classified as an Omega mutant, I guess you could. I guess you'd have to classify him as a mutant, but he's an Omega mutant, which basically is like godlike mutant, top tier level mutant, almost indestructible, unkillable, you know, infinitely tormented to exist, if you would. So incredible Hulk right there. Bruce Banner 2-pack Marvel Collector Core drop, super sick. Mandalorian with child 10-inch pop. We got a little brief run through on that, nothing too crazy, because again, until I get the second one, I'll do a unboxing on that particular pop. But I didn't even realize it when I slated to do the review that it was completely sealed on the top and the bottom. Sometimes they'll just tape the top and not the bottom. Sometimes they don't tape it at all, but this one was taped and sealed, so it's going to stay just like basically the Futura ones that I have put aside. I have doubles of some of those, which I have out of box, but like my Boba Fett 10-inch, but that one right there only got one through the pre-order. I should have thought about it when I pre-ordered it. I should have grabbed two at the time, but I only grabbed one. So like I said, we'll do a follow-up if we end up getting a second one, and we'll do a full unboxing of it, which would be really sick, because I would like to have one out of box, because I don't want to take this one out of box right now. I think the value will be a lot more maintained if I keep it sealed. So let me know down in the comments below what you think of the 10-inch Mandalorian with child, the preview, I guess you could say, that you got with that. And then what'd you think of my 2-pack here, the Deluxe 6-inch Gray Hulk original first appearance and Bruce Banner. So I want you to let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day. So look out for that, and have a great rest of your day.